Question. So we'll let you know coming up in just a minute, but it's certainly a little cooler right now. The fog's starting to roll into Southern California yet again. So we're seeing it into the overnight hours and we're waking up to it first thing in the morning as well. So before we get there, I want to take you to radar. You're going to see that fog sitting right offshore. You're already seeing it right here, eventually pushing its way into the basin, into the inland valleys as well, and staying with us again into the overnight and the morning hours. By the afternoon, we are expecting a little more sunshine, but for the most part, temperatures still staying a little cooler for tomorrow. 65 currently in downtown Beverly Hills. You're at 66. Alhambra at 70 degrees. As we take it over to Montebello, you're currently at 69, so pretty mild out there right now. But again, temperatures did cool down just a little bit today, and they're going to continue to cool down just a little bit as we head into tomorrow. Riverside, 73 degrees. As we head over to San Bernardino, you're at 75. And checking in with Orange County, you're currently into the 60s this evening. Westminster, 65. And Santa Ana, you're currently at 65 degrees. So temperatures, again, sliding down just a bit as we head into tomorrow. That was certainly the case today. We only got up to 78 in downtown. Just a reminder, yesterday we were at 84, the day before 86, so we really cooled it down. We're a good 6 degrees below average for this time of year and certainly below record temperatures as well. So keeping temperatures on the cooler side tomorrow, about the same for the basin. You'll see over the next 24 hours, we're getting down to about 60 degrees, mid 60s first thing in the morning, and by the afternoon, upper 70s for you, 77 degrees. So again, today 76, tomorrow 77. Not a huge temperature difference for you. You'll see your 5-day forecast right here. You'll see cooler conditions in the valleys as well and the Inland Empire. By Saturday, by Sunday, we're warming it up all over again. A ridge of high pressure rebuilding into Southern California. By Monday, still pretty hot, even though we are slipping just a couple of degrees. By Tuesday, we're cooling down. Do want to mention maybe a chance of monsoonal moisture rolling in next week. So we'll have more on that coming up. And of course, more 5-day forecast for the basin and the beaches in just a little bit. Rick and Sharon, back to you.
All right, thanks.
I'm taking you outside this evening, dealing with fog all over again. How long will this pattern last? We'll let you know coming up. And tonight's mild for the month of July. So, of course, it's all relative. And yes, relatively mild for now. But things are changing as we head into the weekend. So we're going to have that weekend forecast coming up in just a minute. But we are taking you outside first and foremost. And take a look at this. A little bit of low cloud cover already working its way into the shot of Mount Wilson. And that's going to be the case over the next 24 hours. It's going to start to make a push into the basin, into our inland valleys. Sitting at the coast right now. And again, over the next few hours, we're really going to start to see it start to make a push into our inland spots. Temperatures right now pretty mild, a little cooler at the coast where we're already looking at a bit of fog. 62 degrees in Santa Monica, Beverly Hills 65. Encino 68 degrees in downtown, you're at 64. Covina currently at 70, Diamond Bar at 68, Paris at 72. And checking in with the Orange County coastline, you're currently into the mid 60s, bracing for a bit of fog tonight. And again, as we wake up tomorrow morning, we are expecting that fog by the afternoon. Probably a little more sunshine for you. So today we got up to 78 in downtown. We were a little below average for this time of year, certainly below record temperatures, and keeping things that way as we head into tomorrow. Over the next 24 hours, slightly cooler in some spots. 60 degrees overnight, so pretty mild. In the morning, we are expecting low cloud cover, and by the afternoon, we're into the upper 70s, and actually expecting a little bit of cloud cover to stick around in the afternoon hours. Other than that, though, seeing sunshine by the time we hit about lunchtime or so. So we're going to break that all down. Futurecast in just a little bit, but you'll see low pressure dominating your weather headlines telling you just that. We're also looking at a cool down. We were a little cooler today, possibly a little cooler as we head into tomorrow. Still expecting that morning fog to last at least through tomorrow morning, and then a warmer weekend on top. So really warming it up for the weekend, but for now, we're just eyeing that fog. First thing in the morning, 6 a.m., pretty much everybody expecting to wake up to pretty gray conditions. By everybody, we really mean the coast, the basin, some of your inland valleys as well. The fog receding back toward the coastline around 11:45, and by 4:30 tomorrow afternoon, bracing for the fog to make a return. But at this point, we are expecting plenty of sunshine by the afternoon hours, and looks like we could continue to see that sunshine by the afternoon hours Saturday, Sunday, even into next week. The valleys and the Inland Empire showing you cooler temperatures, a bit of afternoon cloud cover sticking around. By Saturday, a little cooler for you, actually a little warmer, a little sunnier rather, a little cooler tomorrow we mean. By Sunday, we're flirting with the triple digits, so we're back in the upper 90s. Yeah, back at it again. So, and then Monday and Tuesday, little cooler for you. But by cooler, we're still in the 90s. That doesn't mean cool. Back to you.
Thanks, Evelyn.
Really nice. It was mild. It was a great morning for a hike, especially with the pet as well. And probably the same thing tomorrow. So if you're ready for another 5-mile hike, Sharon, go at it tomorrow morning. No, you're done? Okay, she's done. But we are expecting fog first thing in the morning. In fact, we're already seeing it rolling into LAX right now along the coast. It's going to start to span into the basin, into your inland spots, into the overnight hours, mainly into the inland valleys. And you'll see the fog showing up on radar as we speak. Temperature-wise right now, we're into the 60s, 63 in Beverly Hills, over to Santa Monica, 60 degrees, Inglewood at 61 degrees. And as we head over to Hacienda Heights, you're currently at 64. Paris at 67 degrees, and checking in with Chino Hills, currently into the 60s. So very mild, a little cooler as we get to Orange County, especially along the coast. We're into the low 60s, 63 right now in Huntington Beach. Palos Verdes right there at 62 degrees. Westminster 64, and taking it back to Santa Ana, you're into the 60s as well. So earlier today, we got up to 78 degrees in downtown. Average is about 84. Record temperatures 96 degrees. So again, we're not expected to get close to record temperatures, and actually not getting close to average over the next few days. You'll see temperature-wise, we're getting down to the 60s, mid-60s by the morning hours, and then by the afternoon, we're into the upper 70s. So we're still below average, and again, well below record temperatures. In fact, a good 20 degrees below record temperatures. So low pressure dominating over the next few days. What does that mean for us? Well, we're cooling down, and actually by a few days, we really mean tomorrow, then Saturday, sort of a transitional day, morning fog, and a warmer weekend on tap. So we'll have that 5-day forecast for the weekend coming up in just a little bit. Sylvia and Sharon, back to you.
All right.
And certainly not the case here in the Southland, keeping temperatures a little cooler, then warming them up again. We'll have your entire forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
Why that doesn't happen in Palm Springs or Death Valley or places like that.
Maybe all the time.
Right, but we were saying, yeah, basically it's the humidity, so it's very arid up there, very dry. And here you've got the humidity, so that certainly adds to the heat index big time.
The humidity makes so
it
many
makes it a lot
other,
tougher.
the heat makes it so difficult in so many areas.
Exactly.
We're seeing it right now. It's miserable for them, but for us,
not the case.
Different direction.
Yeah, it's always like that.
Yeah.
It's always like that. It's like, I'm sorry, you just got to come out to California where things are where things are doing pretty good. We're actually pretty mild. That fog is rolling in. We're keeping things very temperate and pretty mild at the moment. A little cooler tomorrow, and then warming them up again as we head into the weekend. But you'll see right here, actually, we are dealing with a little bit of low cloud cover coming our way, getting a look from Mount Wilson tonight. And we're seeing, well, a little bit of night sky and a little bit of cloud cover as well. Temperatures a little cooler already tonight, so you'll see those 24-hour changes already in effect, meaning a little cooler this time of night compared to where we were this time of night yesterday. So it was a little cooler this afternoon as well. And we're going to continue to cool down over the next few days. Why is that? Well, low pressure still dominating. We're cooling down. We keep saying the next few days. Keep meaning to say next day or so, because by the time we hit the weekend, we're warming it up already Thursday for us. Morning fog. And then, well, a warmer weekend on tap. So before we get to the weekend, let's get to tomorrow. This is what we're expecting. 77 in downtown, so really cooling it down. Anaheim 84, Riverside 92, and Woodland Hills getting up to 87 degrees. So we are dealing with fog first thing in the morning, even by 10 a.m. Still dealing with that fog by 11:45 or so, starting to recede back toward the coastline. And then a little later in the day, around 4:30 or so, expecting clearer conditions, and this time we're actually expecting them to last for a little while. Take a look right here, your 5-day forecast showing you a little bit of cloud cover for tomorrow. By Saturday and Sunday, well, just a little warmer for you. In fact, much warmer by Sunday. We're flirting with the triple digits. By Monday, still hot. By Tuesday, we're cooling it down, but by cooler, we're still in the 90s. Looking at beach weather as well, we'll have that beach forecast coming up for you in just a little bit. Sylvia and Rick, back to you.